Imam Ghazali 8 Important Lessons in Life. Lesson 1. Avoid excessive love for worldly possessions and focus on performing good deeds for the afterlife. Explanation. This lesson emphasizes the transient nature of worldly attachments. While it is natural to enjoy the blessings of life, excessive attachment to material possessions can lead to neglecting the pursuit of goodness and spirituality. In the end, only our deeds will accompany us to the afterlife. Application. Strive to strike a balance between enjoying the blessings of this world and investing in good deeds. Practice acts of kindness, charity, and compassion towards others. Focus on building meaningful relationships and contributing positively to your community. Lesson 2. Paradise is promised to those who control their desires and refrain from pursuing vain pleasures. Explanation. Human desires can often lead to excessive indulgence in worldly pleasures. This lesson encourages self-discipline and moderation, as it is the path to a more fulfilling and spiritual life. Application. Identify areas in your life where you may be overindulging or pursuing temporary pleasures. Work on cultivating self-discipline and setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Find alternative ways to derive joy and fulfillment, such as engaging in hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing personal growth through learning. Lesson 3. Material possessions and wealth are temporary, so donate to the poor and seek God's eternal reward. Explanation. Accumulating wealth for its own sake can lead to greed and selfishness. This lesson reminds us that true value lies in using our resources to help others and seek eternal rewards through acts of charity and kindness. Application. Practice regular giving and support charitable causes that resonate with you. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Even small acts of kindness can make a difference. Develop a habit of gratitude for what you have and cultivate a generous mindset. Lesson 4. True nobility comes from God consciousness, not from wealth, status, or power. Explanation. In society, people often seek status and prestige through material means, but this lesson teaches that true nobility and honor come from one's consciousness and mindfulness of God. Application. Cultivate a sense of humility and mindfulness in your daily life. Prioritize your spiritual growth and seek to increase your awareness of the divine presence. Reflect on your actions and intentions, ensuring they align with values such as compassion, integrity, and justice. Lesson 5. Do not envy others' wealth or fame, as prosperity is determined by God's will. Explanation. Envy can lead to negative feelings and discontentment. This lesson reminds us that each person's journey is unique, and prosperity is ultimately in God's hands. Application. Practice gratitude for what you have and celebrate others' successes without harboring envy. Focus on your own growth and personal development, understanding that everyone has their own path and blessings. Lesson 6. Avoid hostility and enmity towards others based on factors like race, sect, or nationality. Explanation. Divisions based on race, religion, or nationality can lead to animosity and conflict. This lesson calls for unity and understanding among all people. Application. Be open-minded and respectful of diverse perspectives and backgrounds. Engage in constructive dialogue and seek common ground with others. Advocate for inclusivity and stand against discrimination or prejudice in all forms. Lesson 7. Instead of excessively pursuing livelihood, prioritize worship, as God provides necessary provisions. Explanation. While work and livelihood are essential, this lesson reminds us that excessive preoccupation with material success should not overshadow our spiritual growth. Application. Strike a balance between work and worship. Set aside time for prayer, meditation, or reflection daily. Trust in God's providence and be content with what you have, avoiding unnecessary stress and anxiety about material gains. Lesson 8. Rely on God alone, as whatever is destined for you will reach you, and what is not meant for you won't, regardless of the world's efforts. Explanation. Trusting in God's plan and relying on His guidance brings peace and contentment. This lesson encourages surrendering to divine will and acknowledging that ultimate control rests with a higher power. Application: embrace uncertainty and practice patience when facing challenges or disappointments. Focus on putting in your best effort while accepting that outcomes may not always align with your desires. Develop a sense of faith and reliance on God, knowing that everything happens for a reason. Summary: Imam al-Ghazali's 8 important lessons in life emphasize the significance of spirituality and mindfulness in our actions. They encourage us to strike a balance between material pursuits and doing good deeds for the afterlife. These lessons teach the value of self-discipline, charity, humility, and unity, reminding us to be content with what we have and avoid envy or hostility towards others. By trusting in God's plan and relying on His guidance, we can find inner peace and purpose in our journey through life.